So if I come back to my key questions, we've identified advanced manufacturing R&D capabilities in South Australia. We've started to build that shared language of those 7 groups of capabilities that really help us identify what advanced manufacturing is and what advanced manufacturing capabilities are needed and can be provided. And we've also determined preferred modes of engagement between industry and research institutions. And as I've discussed, it's going to be different depending on the type of industry needs. So some industry will need joint research projects, some will need capability funding for spin-out, and some areas will need problem solving and business process improvement. So really, when it comes down to my recommendations out of these findings, I have 3. The first one is to see if there is state funding that can be applied across those 3 specific groups, and they'll be in 3 quite different ways. So it may be capability funding for universities, it may be further work through the Centre for Innovation, for example, around business process improvement and applied problem solving, and it may be looking at joint research in areas that is not funded federally. I think the second thing is obviously direct contact and making relationships is the way that research happens, and people are satisfied with that and it works. So we can find ways to facilitate direct contact between researchers and companies on their specific needs. So I guess not just general chat, but on their specific needs, then I think we'll see an improvement in the industry. And I guess the other thing is to develop common language to improve communication and to actually identify those problems that can be solved in a joint area. I think finally the thing I would say is that the story that we've gotten from conducting this program yields us with hope that actually conducting some industry research engagement is useful. We can see that most companies are willing to engage. We can see that there is a range of capabilities on which their problems may be addressed, and we can see that by being specific around those particular areas, that there may be some benefit for them in the future. So thank you, and I welcome your questions in the panel when we get to it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kristin, for a very informative as well as very thought-provoking range of findings. As Kristin indicated, there'll be an opportunity during the panel session for questions.